నాకు కూడా కదే అనిపిస్తాను.
Shekhar sir, along with this, you got the join option also right now. Hello. Good afternoon, sir. I didn't get the join option with the link. I had to exit it from mail. Can we start the session?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So till yesterday, what are the topics we discussed? Can you put in the chat before me moving into the next topic? Data visualization, how to import. The next, the next, Pujita is saying that data visualization we discussed, how to import data we discussed. Then what are the other topics? Okay, append query we discussed. Why we required append? Okay, how to clean the data? Good. Yes. And for today's class, not to be on the safer side, I just want you all to name the next significance of a missing data, name, roll number, name and roll number. Okay, 19 students have attended this session. So all 19 students, no, you just mention your name and roll number in the chat itself. I'll take from the chat also. I'll be getting that through recording. Okay, and also I want to be on the safer side. I want in the chat as well. I'll copy and I'll paste somewhere. Okay, 19 students, you just mention your name, then next your roll number details in the chat. So let us go for today's class, Power BI. In last class, like Sai Nandini, then next who else? Sai Nandini, Priyanka, Sai Nandini, Pujita. You have mentioned right how to append query Pujita, then next Pujita. We have done all this append query. I'll take a notepad. Append query. The next most important thing, data cleaning. importing the data. These are the three areas which we covered in last 3 days time. So day 4, what we'll do is we will start to import multiple tables. Okay, multiple tables will import, and after that, let us try to create a join between those multiple tables. What is the significance of joins? Those things we'll discuss in our today's class along with the DAX function. Okay, for that first step, I'll open the Power BI desktop. What happened today? Only 19 students attended. Is this because of Sunday? I hope everyone were aware that we are having a session today at 4 o'clock, right? Now let me try to take few tables into the system. First step is bringing the tables, a folder. There are some around 12, 13 tables in this. Let me let me take few into the system first. Now I am trying to bring multiple tables into the system. Till yesterday, we brought only one table, and on one table we have done all the data cleaning activities, right? Today, let us try to bring multiple tables.
Hello.
Hello?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we cannot
1
see
minute.
the
1
screen
minute.
actually.
Yeah, 1 minute.
Okay.
Understood, understood. Sorry. Now you are able to see the screen, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry.
Thank you.
Thank you. Just I am importing the tables first. Employee attrition, business travel, department. There are 3 tables. Education field, job involvement. When you are having multiple tables, you need to bring those tables one after the other only. We cannot bring, because all the tables will have different column structure and a different number of columns, different number of rows. That's the reason we need to bring them separately into the system. Now I brought few. Let me bring another. Okay, let me try to bring another 2, 3. I brought job involvement, job role, Job involvement done, job role done, job satisfaction. Okay, as of now, I brought some tables into this system. Next step is just we need to just cross check whether the data is actually is in correct format or not. This data, if you see this employee ID heading is okay. The next attrition, this data type, if we want, we can change this data type to text as well. I am changing this to text. The next, all these are different columns in this. In the same way, you have business travel, and in this you have this data. In this business travel, you have business travel ID, business travel description, and you have non-travel. Zero means business travel ID, zero means non-travel. Non-travel, one means travel rarely, two means travel frequently. Like that, we are having some department, human resource, sales, research. Same way, education field, technical degree, others, human resource, medical, marketing. These are the educational field. Job involvement. You have some job involvement. Job role. These are the different type of job roles. And job satisfaction. These are some of the tables which we brought into the system. Okay. Next step is once we bring the data into the system, next step what we need to do is we need to create a relation between those tables. What is relationship and how to create a relationship, I'll show using this option. Let this get refreshed first. And those who have lately joined, no, just for today, only for today, I request everyone to mention your name and your roll number in the chat. See here, everyone were mentioning their roll number in chat. Like that, who have joined late, they please mention in the chat. Okay, roll number, the next your name. Now we have the data. This Fatima, what is the 044? Can you mention the, otherwise the first number is same for all. 1013222401 is same for all. I think it looks same for all. Okay. Yeah, okay. Now we have imported the data, right? And now next step is making a join for the tables. Why we require join? See here, if you see, no, if you see here, you can observe a join. See, if you see this, you will observe a join between the tables, join between all these tables. Okay, this is the join which system will automatically do, or we can do on ourselves. We can do ourselves also. Okay, what is the necessity for this join? What is the necessity for the join in Power BI. Yes, please. Why? Because in Power BI, mostly we will get data from different tables. Okay, we'll get data from different tables, and to access these different tables, different tables, we need to have a common field, right? Suppose if you in your real time scenario only, let me not go into very big projects. If you go to your library for taking a book, what is the first thing they will ask in the library?
To show ID card, sir.
Yeah, show ID card. In that ID card, what they will see? Your roll number, right? If they want to give you a book, if you want to get book from library, okay, what they will take in that? Your ID card. From your ID card, they will see your roll number with roll number. So if you go to the library, in the library table, they will have your roll number. With that roll number, they will identify, so some XYZ person with this roll number has taken a book. Otherwise, if you go to the finance department, if you want to make your payment for next semester, fifth or sixth semester, what you will tell to them? You will again tell your roll number. Sir, this is a roll number and this is the name. First is roll number. They will ask, okay, what is your name? They will not ask your name, right? Because with your name, there might be so many people in the entire college. But with your roll number, only you will be having that particular roll number, right? That is the unique value. Same with PAN card also. Same with Aadhaar card also, right? A unique number. If you go to your class, a unique number is your roll number. Or if you go for a examination, there also your roll number will be your hall ticket number. Again, that is unique. Again, if you go to library, there your unique number. Or if you go to canteen, they will give token for your particular roll number, right? Everywhere the common field is your roll number. When with this roll number, they can understand, okay, this is for this particular person name, this particular person mobile number is this particular person email is this, and they are studying in this particular class. And if they want to see any Jews are there in your library, while leaving the organization, while leaving the college also, they will ask to get approvals from every department, right? So when you go to every department, they will check your juice. Okay, did you give all your books back or not? Again, they will see the roll number. And payment, financial, if you go to the financial department, again they will see the roll number. So every department, if you take a student table, student ID is the roll number. Student ID is a unique number. If you take the Aadhaar card, if you take the Aadhaar related information, Aadhaar card is the or Aadhaar number is a unique ID. And if you want to go for the PAN card, PAN number is the unique ID, right? Like that, if you are taking n number of tables, every table will have a unique value. Those whoever want to speak, no, they can unmute yourself. As of now, I have muted everyone. Okay. So every table, whatever we actually bring into the Power BI for our visualization, every table will have a unique value. Now let's go back to this particular tables. Whatever the table I brought, business travel ID is unique 012. Department, if you take department ID 123 is unique. And education field, if you take 1 2 3 4 5 6 unique. And for that one, we have assigned some description. For 2, we have assigned some description. For 3, we have assigned some description. Like that, job involvement also 1 2 3 4 is unique. Job role, in this also 1 to 9, some unique ID we have given. 1 means sales, 2 means sales representative, 3 means research scientist. In the same way, in this particular satisfaction ID, job satisfaction ID also, we have mentioned like low, medium, high, very high. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now these are all the lookup table we call. And all these lookup tables will be having another ID in this. See here, in this you will have business travel. I need to have a join, right? So in the main table also you will be having the same values over here. Business travel, see, if you take this business travel 012, and you will be having a department here, department C 123, and in the same way you will be having education field, see, education field 1 2 3 4 5 6. And same way, whatever the tables that we bring into the system, these tables related information will be available in this particular table also. This is a main table. We call this as a main table, and all these tables we call lookup table. Why we call lookup table is these tables, this table, suppose business travel is there, this business travel will look into this business travel table. And this education field, this particular education field table look into this particular education table. Like that, whatever the columns here we are having, those will be looked to some other tables, whatever we are having. That is the reason all these we call as lookup tables. Okay, and the employee attrition is the main table. This is a main employee attrition table. In this, you are having the age, attrition, business travel, department, distance from home, education field, education, employee count, employee number, employee satisfaction, gender, and okay, marital. There is one more table that is also important. I didn't take that. Marital status. Can anyone say in organization why people leave organizations? Can you mention in the chat why people leave the organizations? Yes. Okay, salary, working hours, good, Mamta, good. And what else? Low salary, stress. Yes, Krupa, good, good. Poor employee moral, excellent, excellent. The next, infrastructure, no promotion. The next, there will be so many reasons. Okay, lack of incentives. Okay, in some scenarios, everything is good. Okay, everything is good, but still employees will be forced to leave the companies. I'll tell one particular scenario. Okay, a guy is working in some Bangalore or some Delhi. Okay, and he's working from last 15-20 years, and their parents are getting old. They were reluctant to come to his place. So what happened? This guy, to take care of his parents, he will he will move back to Hyderabad. Right. During that time, if that company is having any branches in Hyderabad, it's well and good. Otherwise, he need to look for other option. In that particular scenario, he's in good position. Organization is also treating him well. In spite of that, there is no but nowadays, luckily what happened, there is an option for working from home. Because of working from home, nowadays anyone can work from anywhere. Otherwise, if work from home is removed and employees were forced to come to office, then what will happen? Employees were forced to leave the company and move, in spite of getting all merits or all salaries, all incentives they need to. And another scenario, if a person, this can be applicable even for male or female also, they got married. Okay, wife and husband, they were staying in Bangalore, and suddenly husband got promotion, and he was asked to move to Delhi, and wife didn't have an option of working from the same company in Delhi. So what will happen? She need to resign and go there and search for the job. This can be even applicable for husband as well, right? In these particular scenarios, there is a chance that employees were satisfied. They are getting all their payments well from the organization. In spite of that, they are leaving the companies. That is the reason, when we do the analysis, we'll even see the environment, job satisfaction. See, sometimes job satisfaction is very high, still people might leave. Is very high, still people might leave. Is high, still people might leave. Anyhow, if job satisfaction is very low and medium, people leaving is acceptable because they are not happy with the environment, so they left the company. But in spite of being very happy with the work, whatever they are getting, they are still leaving the company. So organization just want to analyze why, what are the reasons, who are actually leaving the companies. Seniors are leaving the companies, or juniors leaving the companies, or mid-level managers are leaving the companies. If they are leaving, what are the reasons? If job satisfaction is low and leaving the company, then management need to see why his job satisfaction is low. If job satisfaction is high, in spite of that he is leaving, neither organization nor the employee can't do anything, right? Now we got these tables. Again, coming back to this, we got all these tables, and this employee attrition is a main table. In employee attrition, you will be having all the values that we are having in department, business travel, education field, job involvement, job role, job satisfaction, and marital status. That is the reason what will happen directly if you go to this particular tax area. This area is called, we call this as a power pivot. Power pivot. In this, we'll be making these particular joins. These joins automatically, if your data is correct and clean, automatically these joins get formed. In these joins also, if you see one star, if you see the direction, this is called one to many. One to many relationship. One to many relationship. In our joins, there are actually 4 different type of joins. Just try to understand this. Okay. I know that you all are from BBA background, and you are very new to the IT. That's the reason I am not even going in depth of the IT topics as of now. One to one, one to many, many to one, and many to many. These are the 4 relationships we'll be having in our Power BI. One to one, one to many, many to one. One to one means your Aadhaar card, or your student roll number. One person will have a unique Aadhaar card or the roll number. With that, they can get the information of that particular person details only, whether it is a student or whether it is a person, or even in US, those who know about US, they are having SSN, they call SSN, Social Security Number, or your PAN card, or your employee ID. All these are unique. One person will have only one number, either Aadhaar card, student roll number, or PAN card, or employee ID. Right? One to many. For this example is one country and many states. India is one country. In this, we are having 29 states. And how many? 7 or 9? 9 union territories. Right? Otherwise, one person, one, otherwise in your college also, one faculty teaching multiple subjects. This is also one of the scenario. One faculty teaching multiple subjects, one to many. Many to one. Many to one means it's something like ulta. Many projects handled by one project manager. Many projects handled by one project manager. This is another scenario. Many to many. If you take a organization, in that organization, you will have many many students and many courses. Right, these are all different scenarios we are going to have in our Power BI joins. One is one-to-one. This is a very straightforward. One particular person with one particular email ID, or one particular employee ID, one particular student number, one particular PAN card, or one particular Aadhaar card. This is one-to-one. But in our real-time scenario, most of the time we'll be going with either many to one or one to many only. One, if you take a bank, you are all having your bank account, right? If you see your account, what will happen in that? One customer, many transactions. If you take BBA, one student studying many subjects as part of your BBA. And sometimes what will happen? Many subjects handled by one professor, many to one. Either it can be you can take like one faculty teaching many subjects, or many subjects teaching by one faculty. The next, many students. If you take your women's college, in that many students are there and many courses are there. Many courses are there under that many students. So these are 4 different type of joins. And if you see over here, there is a relationship. See, if you take this relationship, if we automatically this will come. Okay, otherwise if you want to create on your own, there is an option of creating your own also. See here, auto detect option is there. Now what I am doing is I'm deleting this. I'm deleting all this as of now. Okay, now if you observe, there is no relationship between tables. Okay, if you don't have any relationship between these tables, what will happen is, if you see these tables, okay, this is employee attrition table. In this you are having business travel. In this business travel you have 0, 1, 2. And if you take this business travel, I have 1, 2. So I'll get 1, 2 only. But these 0, 1, 2, I have given some description. 0 means non-travel, 1 means travel, 2 means travel frequently. If I want to get this information, travel frequently, travel rarely, or non-travel, what I need to do? I need to give a relation between this particular employee attrition table and business travel table. Okay, now we have removed that particular connection. Let us see how we can make a manage relationship. There is an option called auto detect. If you click on this, no, automatically all the relations that are there, everything will come. And if you double click on this, you can go into this. See here, business travel is linked to this particular table, many to one function, 1 and 1. Wherever 1 is there, there you will get travel rarely, and wherever you get 2, travel frequently. Wherever you get 0, you will get non-travel. Like this, you have the department. Department also, if you observe, this department ID is joined with this department table. Automatically, there is a link. See, many to one relationship. And the main table is employee attrition table only. In employee attrition table, department column is linked with the department ID of department table lookup. Same way, education. See, education ID, education ID and education. It got linked and many to one function. This is like this, each and every. And if you observe here, left side, you are having only one table, that is called employee attrition table, and right side you are having many tables, all 7 tables, whatever are there, no, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, all 7 tables whatever are there, all these tables got a link with this employee attrition. Now if I refresh, see, now it got refreshed. Now you are getting, now these joins are formed. Again, I am repeating why you require join means, if you are having some information in table A, and if you are having in some information in table B, and if you want to get information from both the tables together, you need to join those two tables to get information from both the tables. Okay, any doubts in this place? Definitely you might get doubts. And one more thing, those who joined late, they can mention their name and roll number over here, please. Those who joined late and those who have not mentioned, please try to mention over here. I think 5 to 6 have joined late. So please, those who have not mentioned, those who feel that they have not mentioned their their roll numbers, those who have joined and those who have not mentioned their roll numbers and their names, still some are joining. Okay, those who have joined late and those who have not mentioned their name and roll number, please mention over here in the chat. The next, coming to join, any doubts in this particular join? What is the significance of join? Why we require join? How to actually join? How to join a new one? How to delete the join? Any doubts in this? Before me moving to the next topic. Yes, please. How many of you understood actually, or how many are having doubts? Mention in chat. How many of you understood? If you say if you are having doubt, I'll explain. If you say if you understood, then I'll question. Okay. Repeat once again, sir. Good. Good. Why we actually require joins? In our real-time scenario, what will happen is we will get data. Suppose I will mention some employee table, employee number, employee name, salary, department. 4 columns I'll mention over here. And let me try to take another table called department, and department name. First one is the employee table. This is department table. Okay, in this, let us take employee number as 1, employee number as the next salary as 10,000, and department is 1. Employee 2, Gopal, 25,000. Then department is 2. 3, XYZ, some 35,000. Then department is again 1. 4, ABC, some 45,000 salary, and department number is 2. In this, I have department number. I have my department number as 1, and department name is some finance. Same way, I have department 2, and this is some HR. Now in this, I want to understand this from employee table and department. I just want to understand department 2 means what is the department name. I want to display my output something like this. Employee department name. This is my final requirement, output requirement. Department 1 means finance. Department 2 means it is HR. Now what I have done, I have clubbed the 2 tables and making as 1 table. This is what actually join will do. 3, 4. 1 means it is finance. 2 means it is HR. Okay. So how this can be achieved? I have 2 tables, employee, and in this you are having 1, 1, 2, 2 like this. In our scenario, I have only 4 records. And in real time, if I am having 10,000 records with 15, 20 departments, what I will do? I will create a employee table like this. I'll create a department table like this. And I will join these 2 tables, join employee table and a department table using this particular department. This is same in both the tables, right? In employee table or in department table, this department number here, department number here are same. If I give 1 means I will get finance details. If I give 2 means I'll get HR details. Right? That's what we have done here. Wherever 1 is there, you got finance. Wherever 2 is there, you got HR. So for doing this, we will be, for doing this particular activity, we will be using the relationship. Whatever relationship I have shown right here. this relationship, manage relationship. Using this relationship, what I'll do is I will create a join between the tables. You are having multiple tables, I'll be creating the joins. Now, next, once we are done with the joins, next question is different type of joins we are having. One to many, one to many. If you take your own BBA, let me take your own BBA chat. If you take your own BBA in this 0, now student number, student name, student number, student name, the next roll number, right? And in this we are having department. Department, department means your department, department name, right? Department and department name. This is one table and this is another table. Here one, then next two, three, four, five, six. Like that your names are there. And in this department, if I take this particular department, this is the code, BBA code. And if you take this, this is BBA code. How your roll number will come? This 001. Let me try to reduce this format of this. Okay, now if you observe the student BBA code is this, and code plus your number, like this. In our class only, if you see 002 some number, same way 003 some number. So for this BBA code you are having how many students? Around 30, 40 or 60 students. So BBA code or BBA batch is having 70 students. BBA is one group, and in that 70 students are there. This is called one to many. Fatima, the next Pujita. Now you understood. Your own class example I have taken. Sir, in an organization, all the joins are used or only one to one. One to one will not be used in many of the condition. Only for example sake, I am mentioning one to one. Okay, due to vast number of employees, many to one is also applicable, and one to many. Most of the scenarios when we do analysis, okay, when we do analysis, we will only go with either one to many or many to one. If we want to pinpoint one particular person, then only we might reach to this one-to-one option. But in data analytics, will not go with one-to-one option, because all these data analytics, whatever we do know, we will do in a generic way. Okay, how many people are using mobiles these days? I will only calculate that whether Ram Gopal is using Apple phone or whether Ram Gopal is using Samsung phone or some other Samsung Galaxy. No, Samsung Galaxy in Hyderabad, how many are using? In that, how many are male? How many are female? only generic. That is the reason at organization level, we will go with one to many and many to one option only. Is your doubt clarified, Fatima? Any other doubts, please? Okay, good. Any other doubts? Only I could able to see out of this 30, few are only very participative. Yes, please. Any other doubts? Otherwise, I'll go to next topic called tax functions. That is very, very, very important. Something like heart of the Power BI. Today and tomorrow class also. Today 1 hour and tomorrow class also. I'll be focusing on DAX functions. Then we'll move into next 2 days. We'll move into the visualization. Different type of visuals I'll show, which can be which we can do through visualization. Sorry, Power BI. Before moving to that, any other doubts? No, sir. Good, good. And those who joined late, again I am repeating, those who joined late, please mention their name and their roll number, because I got to know that our class is at 7 o'clock, and I have initiated that very early, right? So I don't know whether you got join option when you try to register. That's the reason. That's the reason I request everyone to mention over here, so that your attendance will be taken care correctly. Now let's go to the DAX functions. What is the DAX function? This DAX function is also part of the Excel as well. Okay, attendance, okay. DAX means data analysis expression. DAX means data analysis expression. Using these DAX, we can write formulas for the text value, or we can write formulas for text, we can write formulas for any of the numbers, we can write formula, or we can create a new table also. So in our today's class, let me try to create a new table using a DAX function. Now, if you observe this, now we are in the main page. At the left side, if you see, these are the tables we are having. Business travel. See, these are the tables which we actually imported into the system. Okay, business travel, department, environment, education field, employee attrition, job involvement, job role, job satisfaction, marital status. These are actually imported from our database or from our system. Now let me try to create my own table over here. I can create my own table. See here, we have an option called creating a new table, creating a new column, creating a new measure. New measure means any of the calculations, whatever we want to do, no, sum, average, minimum, maximum, all those will become part of the measure. Suppose if you want to make male as M, female as F, or any text related formulas. If you want to create, you can use new column option. Otherwise, if you want to create a table directly, you can create a table using new table option. Now let's see how to create a small table using our DAX function. What I'll try to do is I'll try to create a calendar. Okay, I want to create a date option called calendar. Now, see, calendar. We have an automatic option, DAX function called calendar. In this, when you type anything, just to see date. This is the DAX variable. Okay, variable name I am giving as date is equal to, then is equal to, once I give is equal to, whatever DAX functions are available in Power BI, everything will come over here. In this, okay, this attendance. Okay, in this, I will mention I want to create a calendar. So I'll mention calendar. Now I got the calendar. Once I click on the calendar, system will automatically instruct you what you need to give in that. In this calendar, these are the two variables you need to fill. One is start date and second is the end date. Even we don't have start date and end date also, right? Because we are trying to create a new table. Now then what I'll do is I will take a date. Date is another option for creating any particular date. See, once I click on this date, again, date is having three variables. First variable is year 2024. I'll mention 2024. And month, it is asking month 1, date 1. So January 1st, 2024. Once, see, once I have closed this bracket, okay, and it is instructing to give comma over here at the top. If you observe, oh no, it will go off. See, at the top, if you observe, after clicking 1 and stop, then once you give this, automatically, see, before start date was enabled, okay, now it is showing end date. For end date, we don't have again the date. I will take a date, again year 2024. Then what is the month? 8. And what is the date? Today's date. I'll take today's date. Close brackets. Close brackets. And commit this. Once you commit this, and once you see this particular table, see over here, 1/1/2024, 1/1/2024 to 11/8/2024 till date. A new, actually a new table got formed over here. If you see this particular, See here. See here, a new table got formed. See, observe this date. And if you observe this particular date, this is actually created by us. Why? Because you could able to see the difference. You are finding a table, and on that there you are looking one small calculator like this. Okay, if that is there, means see one table format, and on that small calculator. If that is the case, what it means is this is created by us using the DAX formula. And if you are having anything like this, see, if you are having anything like this, it means that this data we imported from different source. That is actually the difference between the table imported from the from some source, or the table which we prepared using the DAX. These are two different type of tables. One is prepared by us, second is imported when we are cleaning the data. So now we have created the DAX function called date. Okay, in this you don't have, as of now, you don't have, you have only year, quarter, month, and a day. The table we have created, sir, can it be very large? Does it have any limit or capacity? The table that we created as part of DAX, or as part of the input. These are two scenarios. Yes, Fatima. See, in Power BI, you can import the data from your local or any database up to 1 GB. Okay, up to 1 GB when it is possible. In Power BI, you have three different type of licenses. For that, I need to explain Power BI licenses. There are three different type of licenses: Power BI Free, Power BI Pro, Power BI Premium. Okay, free is the one which we are going to use, and in this free 60 days you can get whatever options available for Pro. Okay, for Pro, what we'll have is up to 1 GB data we can import, and 2 GB of data we can export. This is about Pro version, and this is a premium. No limitations for premium. Mostly this premium, no, it's very costly, and this Pro is somewhere around 800 or 1000 rupees per month. Pro, and this premium is handled by organization, big organizations only. Per user they will charge you something. And this Pro, no, this can be even taken by individuals like us also. I hope your question, you got answer for your question. Okay, yeah, done. So now we have created some dates, right? Date formula, and in the date formula, you have the data. And one more thing you need to understand is why we actually use the X function is to have the values at the runtime. See, now you go back to, now I have created a DAX table over here. I have created a DAX table over here, and you are having along with the seven, along with this date, you are having eight tables over here. But if you go to the transform query, you will be having only 7. Whatever we create, okay, whatever we create it dynamically in the DAX will not get implemented in the main source. That is the reason we call this a DAX as a dynamic thing which is applicable during the runtime only. You might again ask, sir, why we need to create this? Why can't I create all this in Power Query itself? We can even create that in Power Query also. But what is the problem is when you are creating n number of columns, n number of sum or average, like that, if you try to increase the columns, okay, that will put impact on this table and on the server also. But whatever the DAX functions that you create over here, it will not have impact on your report. Otherwise, the report size will get increased. Report size will get increased, and high chance that a report will slow down its performance also. That is the reason all these aggregate related activities we will do as part of the DAX function only. Okay. I will share some tomorrow or day after tomorrow. I'll share one document also along to you guys, so that no, you can have a glance of that and you read that. At least you get basic idea why, if we are using Power Query, why we are using Power Query, what is the purpose of Power Pivot, what is the purpose of DAX, what is the purpose of data visualization. If you take data visualization also, you will be having n number of visualization. Bar chart is there, the next column chart is there, time series chart is there, pie chart is there, right? I will even share you at which particular scenario you need to use which type of graph. If we follow those only, the graphs will also look more and more appealing. Now I have created a date, right? In this particular date, let me try to start creating some DAX function. I have the date value. Here I have date value. Now slowly, let me try to create a year. I want to get the year from this. You are having 22/7/2024, right? Now I'll create a DAX formula like year. There is a DAX formula called year. Year is equal to year of year of that particular function date. Date, we have created a table called date, right? Take that particular date. Just a minute. It is not a, It is actually not a column. It is a column is equal to year. Year is equal to year of. Year of. So it is throwing some error. Year of date. See, year of this particular date. What is our table name? Date of date. And I am taking this date. Now here it is showing as error, right? Now after giving this, you got 2024, year of 2024. In the same way, even you can create month also. Let me try to create month as well. New column. All these are different DAX formulas. Okay, now I will try to print month, month, month of this particular date. Rename column, sorry, I have given year. That's the reason it is instructing me to change to month, month, month. See now, you got month as 11111. If you go, if you want to get the month using the name, means month 1 is equal to January, month 2 is equal to February. Then there is another formula called, now I am creating another. Okay, I'll mention month name. Month name also, just observe format. Format is the, just you type 1 2 letters, automatically it will give the DAX function name, format of this particular date, whatever date I want, the date, comma, whatever the format, which format I want. What I'll mention is M, 4 M's. 4 M's if I mention, just see. If I mention 4 capital M's, I need to mention capital M only. I cannot mention small m. Sometimes it will throw error. Here, luckily it has accepted. Otherwise, I need to give capital M only. See, just observe capital M of full name. If you want to have full month name, you need to give 4 M's. Same thing, if you want to get first 3 characters, if you want to get only the first 3 characters, means short name, we can say the short name, then what you can do is you give 3 M's. See now, JAN, January. Otherwise, if you want to give as a number, see number, in this number it is coming as 1 2 3 4, right? If you want to get that in 0 1 0 2 0 3 in that particular format, what you can actually do is take another, whatever form you want, no, we can make that particular form using the DAX formulas. Now see, I'll mention month. Month underscore, I'll mention this as some number. Here I'll mention only two M's. If I am mentioning, just observe, if I am mentioning two M's, it will give in this particular order 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3. This will be more convenient because when you are getting 11 and 10, 11, 12, no, there it will be two digit, it will be one digit in this particular scenario. In this particular scenario, if you filter this, see here. But here we don't have 9, 10, 10, 11, 12 because my target date is only 11, 8. Now see this month, I have used three different DAX functions, okay, and printed in three different ways. Like that, you can even do for days as well. The same thing, I'll mention day number. When I mention day number, I'll just give DD. See 0, 1, 0, 1 to 15, 31, whatever days are there. The same thing I can even get. When I give 3 Ds, what will happen? Just wild guess. If I give three 3Ds over here, what you will get? Wild guess, some wild guess. Nothing is wrong or nothing, anything is correct or nothing is wrong. Everything is correct only. Maybe invalid, sir. Okay. And again, I am repeating, those who have not mentioned your roll number or your name, roll number, please try to mention in the chat before leaving. If you give 3Ds, what will happen is if it is Saturday, it will mention as SAT. If it is Monday, it will mention as the day name it will print. Okay, day number already exists. Day number, day, I'll mention short underscore text. See here, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Same thing. If I give 4Ds, what will happen? It will give full name, full text. See, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. In the same way, I can even print weekdays and weekends also. Weekday off, date. See it is. In this, what it will do is, one, it will consider as Sunday and 7 it will consider as Saturday. One is Sunday. So our week start from Sunday to Saturday as per the Power BI logic. It is not from Monday to Sunday. It will start from Sunday to Saturday. And if I want to mention the weekend and weekday, I have another option called see, there is an option called if logical test. In this logical test, what I'll do is if day underscore full text is equal to Saturday, or this is the condition for all. Okay, pipe symbol, two pipe symbols if you give, it is something like or it is Sunday or Sunday, then it is, see now, logical test is over, automatically it came to true. What I'll mention, if it is Saturday or Sunday, it is weekend. Otherwise, comma, then logical test false. It is weekday. Close. See now. Saturday and Sunday you are getting as weekend, remaining all weekday. This is the if condition. If is a conditional statement. If some particular condition true, otherwise false. Okay, in Power BI we call if as a conditional statement, and there is a or condition and end condition. Those who are those who remember your 10th class statistics, so there we have an end operator and or operator as part of our sets. In this condition will be having condition 1. I'll keep this condition 1, condition 2, and end result. If condition 1 is equal to true, condition true, then end result is equal to true. Remaining all cases, it is false only for end. True, false, false is false. False, true is false. And obviously, false, false is false. Okay, same thing for operator, it is ulta. True, false is also true. False, true is also true. And false, false is false. This is about and or operator. Okay. So in this particular condition, because both are true, if Saturday is Saturday and if it is Sunday, if both are true, it is end, weekend, otherwise it is weekday. Okay, this is another DAX function, and let us try to go for some other DAX functions as well. See now, before you don't have in date, you don't have any, only 3 or 4 columns. Now if you observe, you have so many columns. See, all these all these are the DAX functions that we have created just now. Now let us take this particular table, business travel. In this business travel, you have business ID and business description. Okay. If I want to make this business description, this is a text. First is okay. This text into uppercase. I can make that into uppercase as well. Now go to this particular scenario. Name is week details. Text. Week details. Text. Text. Here you have business travel. You have department. If I want to make this human resource, sales, research and date, everything into capital letters, let's take only for practice sake. If I want to make this into capital, what I'll do is department underscore description underscore uppercase. I want to make this as uppercase. So there is a direct command called upper, and you need to mention the case. That particular table, see here, that particular table, whatever the table you want, that particular table, in that particular table, whatever the column you want, that particular column. See now, it is completely changed into uppercase. If the same thing, if you want to change this into lowercase, still that is also possible. Department, department description, lowercase is equal to lower of that particular department and department description. I'll make this department description. See now, I have made that into uppercase and lowercase. Right. In this way, we are having so many columns. Let's try to do one more. Employee attrition is there. Okay, let me try to concatenate. There is a option called concatenate where I just want to concatenate all these 4 fields into one field. Means all 4 columns information bringing into one particular column. How I can do is, let me try to take that. This concatenate is also one of the important DAX function. Concatenate. In Excel, if you type concatenate and whatever the columns you want to concatenate, all those columns will get concatenated at one shot. But in our Power BI, it's not possible. I can do concatenation only for 2 columns. I am doing concatenate of department ID, comma, department description. If I do like this, see now, it got concatenated, but there is no space between this. If I want to create a space between and concatenate, what I need to do is I need to add one more concatenate. Concatenate. In this concatenate, first step what I'll do is I will give some space. Okay. After giving the space, comma, and text 2. After this, full stop. Now just see. Now you got a space between that. Like this, if I want to concatenate the third one also, then again I need to split these two into one. These two into another concatenate where I need to keep another two. So how many fields you want to concatenate, those many concatenates you need to give internally and need to give text 1, text 2, text 1, text 2, text 1, text 2, like that up to 100 or even more concatenations also you can do using this concatenate option. This is another DAX function. And let me try to get some numeric DAX functions. Now, if you take this employee attrition, you have the employee attrition. In this employee attrition, I just want to see the count of records. I want to see the count of records. See here, I am able to see 1470, but I want to show that in my dashboard I have these many columns or these many rows. Then what I can do is I can take a measure. I'll mention total is equal to calculate. There is a function called calculate, or even I can go with count rows, directly count rows. Count, sorry, count rows of this particular table. Okay, sorry. This is in another. Sometimes what will happen is if we are in another table, you cannot able to see the function or the logic what we are actually trying to achieve. Now this is looking only this particular, so I am deleting from the model. Which DAX function you want to create, you need to, it is always ideal to take that particular table. Now I'll mention something like, no, I have taken column. Just a minute, please. Sorry. When it is any text related stuff, you can go with the column. Otherwise, when it is any of the calculations, numeric calculation, then go with the measure. Now I'll mention total rows. Total rows is equal to count of rows of which table we want? Employee attrition table I want. Automatically count of rows will give, see now total, if I drag over here, count of rows will give 1470. See, 1470 you got. Okay, from this 1470, let us try to see. Let me try to open this Excel, and with this Excel, let us try to cross check our values. Now, employee attrition table, if you take, in next 5-10 minutes, let's stop today's class. Okay, if you take this, how many rows are there? 1470 rows are there. So our logic over here is correct. Now my next target is just to see how many are male and female. See here, we have a gender. If you click on this, female 588, male 882, something you will get. Yeah, 882 is male. So in Excel, what we are actually doing, first we are from this 1470 records, I am going to this particular column called field, a column called gender. In that gender, I am trying to filter for male and female separately, right? For getting male and female related data. Now the same thing I will do in Power BI. Just see how I am doing. Now, first calculate. I'll generate these two formulas and we'll close our today's class. Female. Okay. Female is equal to, there is a function called calculate. Whatever calculations you want to do, no, you can use this particular operator. In this expression, what is my first expression? I need to take the total rows, 1470 rows data I'm having in total rows. After that, I need to give, see, filter condition. What is my filter condition? Filter. In this filter, first you need to add the table. What is my table? Employee attrition is a table. In that employee attrition table, what is the column I am looking? Gender table. Gender is a column. Gender is a column and gender is equal to female. Close. Close the bracket and close the bracket. How many brackets you open, those many brackets you need to close. Just remember that. Now, see, by mistake, female got stored here. See, female, you got 588. How much female we got over here? 588. So 588. Now for creating mail information, I can make this as mail. With that also I can create. Otherwise, second option is, two options are there. By using this filter calculate option, I can do. Second option is mail is equal to, I have already total. I have total rows minus I have female data. So in today's class, we have actually done almost 10 to 15 different DAX formulas. See, now you got 882. Okay, so in this we have used filter, we have used filter condition, and in that I have mentioned the filter whatever I want, and calculate is a function or DAX function which we use for calculating for any of the calculations, any of the general calculations. For this mail, what I have used minus formula. Even we can use plus formula to get this information also. If you take, we can use plus, minus, divided by, multiplication, everything we can do directly. Total underscore new, I'll mention here, female plus male. See here, you'll get the same value. So using DAX, you can actually do multiplication, do percentage, using that multiplication directly, minus, plus, divided by, modulus, all these we can do. Okay. So in our next class, tomorrow's class, let us work on the other DAX functions which we are not doing in today's class. Okay. So tomorrow and day after tomorrow also, let us put more and more focus on DAX functions. Then we'll go into the visualization part. Okay. Next, for next 8 minutes, those who are having any doubts, no, they can ask to me. And I believe everyone have shared their attendance details over here. If not, please mention over here. I am requesting one more time, those who missed out to mention their attendance details, please type in the chat. I'll copy this. Priyanka Sanju, this is the last number I actually got. Afterwards, if anyone want to still mention, please mention. Attendance August 11, 2024. Anyone further mentioning? Okay. Yes, if you are having any doubts, Pooja, Fatima, the next Nandini, right? Nandini, I think. Yeah. Whoever is having any doubts, I'll be there for next 5 minutes. We can, otherwise also, if you are having any doubts, you can share with your Chandrasekhar sir. I will take from him. Okay, because we almost completed 5 class. We are almost halfway done. So in tomorrow's class, you can discuss with Shekhar sir and give all your questions. Shekhar sir, in tomorrow's class, you can get queries from them. Okay.
Okay, sir. Sure.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
You are
Can we
done with?
wind up then?
Sure, sure.
Okay. Okay. Okay then.
Someone
Okay.
has mentioned something. I actually
Yeah.
some
Yes.
question, I think.
No, no. It's their attendance. My doubt is if it got registered or not. Every day, no, I am directly getting the respondent details from the chat itself. But today's time is at 7 o'clock, right? So I don't know whether it when you joined it got registered or not. To be on the safer side, I am taking over here as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay,
Okay.
chaliye then. Yeah, bye. Take care. But tomorrow class it will be at 7 o'clock only.
Yes. Sure.
Okay, if they are okay, we can even have it 6:30. Okay, someone is still mentioned 6:30. Okay, let us go with our normal time only 7 o'clock.
Sure.
Okay, okay
Okay.
then. Chaliye, bye. Happy weekend. Again, let's meet in our tomorrow's class. Bye. Take care all. Shekhar sir, bye.
Right, sir. Bye
Okay,
bye.
sir. Bye. Yeah, bye. Bye.